Out there, loses his balance, goes the other way. He's got him by the leg.
Little clamp on that ankle.
And a transition take foul.
NBA old heads are super hypocritical. Those who watched basketball in the 80s and 90s, they're like, oh, the NBA this era is so soft. Players like Steph Curry and LeBron James wouldn't survive in the physical era of the 80s and 90s. Look, old man, the league is more talented today than it was in the 80s and 90s. Steph Curry would be lethal in any era. And then they're like, oh, Draymond Green should be suspended. How is he allowed to play in the NBA? They should suspend him immediately. So I don't understand. You say the game's gone soft, that you want the rules to be allow for more aggression, but then when Draymond does Draymond type things, you go and you cry about it. It's clear then you don't want the game to go back to the way it was, less talented, but also you don't want it as physical. Like, oh, well, Isaiah was getting punched when he went for a layup and all this nonsense. If you look at it, the defense wasn't even as good in the 80s and 90s. There were great defensive players, but there also were plumbers. And I'm not saying that, oh, the game is so much better. I'm not saying MJ wouldn't thrive in this era. MJ would damn near drop 40 points per game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you guys are hypocritical. Either you want the game the way Draymond plays it, or you're going to either you do or don't, because you're crying about it. You want him suspended. You want him out the league.